only studying abroad for 3 years, but the moment I came home, the bodyguard stopped me at the gate and said I couldn't enter without an invitation. What the hell? I need an invitation to enter my own home? That was when I noticed a huge banquet had already been set up inside, with a sign that read, "The engagement banquet of the G family's young master and the Liu family's heiress." Wait a minute. I'm the only son in the family, so what the hell is going on? Stop! Who are you? You need an invitation to see our young master. I sized up the muscular men in front of me, then noticed the employee badges on their chests. They were from the Liu group. My parents had asked me to meet the girl I'd been engaged to since childhood, Liu Ruyan, the heiress of the Liu group. My secretary immediately stepped in front of me. "What do you mean, your young master? Young Master G is standing right here. He's the real fiancé of Miss Liu." But the men only looked at us with contempt. Miss Liu is already engaged to young Master G. Stray nobodies like you think you can impersonate him? What a joke. Get lost and stop causing trouble. Just then, the mansion doors opened. I looked up and saw Liu Ruyan walking arm in arm with the so-called young Master G. I took a closer look. The guy was Kwang Mo, the housekeeper's son. When the men saw that we had no intention of leaving, they pulled out stun batons and tried to drive us away. My secretary tried to argue with them, but I pulled him back. He kept complaining about how unfairly they were treating me. "Young Master G, this is clearly your home." I gave him a sly smile. "You know me. Do I really seem that easy to push around?" Once we got in the car, I silently typed away, accessed the G Group system, and suspended every project involving the Liu Group. Go find the old butler. So all I needed was an invitation, like that could stop me. While I was studying abroad, the old butler stayed with my parents and often talked to them about me. His legs had gotten weak over the years, so when my parents joined me overseas, they bought him a house where he could retire. "Grandpa Butler, I forgot to bring the company seal." The butler and I returned to the G mansion with an invitation, and the guards didn't dare stop us this time. Now I wanted to see what other tricks Kwang Mo could pull. We had barely sat down on the living room couch when a man shouted at us. "Who are you? Who let you in?" Kwang Mo stared down at me arrogantly as if he owned the place. "Is this how you yell at your guests? Is this how the G family treats people? Do you know who I am? I'm the G Group's sole heir and the fiancé of the Liu family's heiress. Who the hell are you?" The moment he mentioned his supposed identity, he smirked proudly. The servants from the inner residence had heard the commotion and were already standing nearby. That was when I realized he'd even replaced every servant in my family's private residence. I calmly looked at him. I was invited here. Invited? What invitation? Kwang Mo stared in disbelief as our business partner streamed inside. As soon as I saw the invitation was from young Master G, I came straight over without even discussing the project. One guest held up his invitation, which clearly bore the G Group's official seal. Panic flashed across Kwang Mo's face, but he forced himself to stay calm. "I'm sorry, I honestly don't know anything about this. Maybe they were sent by mistake. This came directly from the G Group. Is your company really this disorganized? You haven't shown us any sincerity at all. Are you messing with small businesses like ours? It looks like this guy has no idea what's going on. I guess he isn't really young Master G." I deliberately led them in that direction. Kwang Mo immediately panicked. "Of course I am, but I swear I didn't send those invitations. Someone must be impersonating me." I watched him stubbornly deny everything but didn't expose him yet. Since everyone's already here, we might as well enjoy ourselves. We've always heard that young Master G is a gifted pianist. Would you be willing to play and compare skills with me today? I love making friends through music, so I hope you'll honor us with a performance. Everyone in our circle knew that Ji Yunfan had been called a piano prodigy since childhood and loved playing for guests. His original piece, Nocturne, performed at his coming-of-age ceremony, had even gone viral. A flash of shock crossed Kwang Mo's face, but he quickly regained his composure. "I'm sorry, but I'm not feeling well today, so I shouldn't play. I guess small companies like ours aren't worth your time." The guests looked at him unhappily. They had come after receiving invitations, only to be treated coldly. Even the most patient person would be annoyed. "Young Master, these are all our business partners. You can't afford to offend them. Just play something simple to satisfy them." Kwang Mo seemed convinced, but when he looked at the piano, he hesitated again. "Are you really not young Master G? Is it because you can't play the piano?" I hit him right where it hurt. Gritting his teeth, he sat down at the piano. "Young Master G, you're finally willing to play. I'm in for a real treat today." "Exactly. We've heard for years that young Master G is an incredible pianist. Young Master G, we've been dying to hear you play Nocturne again. Will you perform it today?" Seeing that he was willing to play, the guests relaxed and looked at him with anticipation. But the more they praised him, the darker his expression became. "Young Master G, please begin." My words left him no way out. Biting his lip, Kwang Mo pressed the keys one by one, and the crowd slowly began murmuring. "This is the piano prodigy? My elementary school-age son can play better than this. I've seen the videos. Young Master G used to play at a completely different level." After he stumbled through the piece, the guests exchanged strange looks. Kwang Mo blamed his poor performance on feeling sick, but the excuse was so weak that everyone became even more annoyed. I quietly walked over to the empty piano bench and confidently let my fingers fly across the keys. "Oh my god, that's Nocturne." I finished the piece flawlessly, then looked at Kwang Mo. "Young Master G, it looks like your piano skills disappeared overnight. Or maybe you're not Ji Yunfan at all." Everyone now stared at Kwang Mo with suspicion and scrutiny. "Who let you people in?" Liu Ruyan rushed over, but it was already too late. When Kwang Mo saw her arrive with a group of bodyguards, he finally relaxed, as if his backup had arrived. He looked pointedly at me and spoke. "Ruyan, they forced me to play the piano and even questioned my identity." Liu Ruyan glared furiously at me. "Who the hell are you? How dare you question my fiancé?" I calmly looked at her. "Miss Liu, it's been years. I never expected you to become someone who can't tell right from wrong." "Shut up and get out!" My fiancé is the rightful heir of the Ji family. Anyone who questions the Ji family or the Liu family will answer to me. In an instant, only a few of us remained in the room. The security guards who had been summoned heard Liu Ruyan's furious order and surrounded me. The muscular guards recognized me. Miss Liu, we already threw this guy out once. Somehow he got an invitation and sneaked back in with the old butler. Kwang Mo quickly spoke up. What old butler? He's obviously another scammer helping this guy put on an act. Did you hear me? Throw them all out. After Liu Ruyan gave her approval, the guards charged forward and restrained me. Kwang Mo, don't you even recognize me? The old butler stared at Kwang Mo in disbelief, but Kwang Mo answered without a care. He's not our family's butler. Of course I'd recognize our real butler. The Kwang Mo you're talking about is the housekeeper's son. But what does some housekeeper's son have to do with me? The guards restrained the old butler, while my secretary stepped in front of me. But he was no match for several trained men. Liu Ruyan, look carefully and see who I am. I struggled and shouted, wanting nothing more than to punch both of these shameless liars in the face. Ruyan, so he came here for you. I had no idea you still had feelings for someone from your past. Kwang Mo looked suspiciously at Liu Ruyan. Liu Ruyan immediately raised her hand and slapped me hard across the face. I don't know how you followed me here, but listen carefully. I'm Ji Yunfan's woman now. Look carefully, I'm Ji Yunfan. I endured the burning pain. You dared impersonate me and treat me like this. When my parents return, neither you nor the Liu group will get away with it. Liu Ruyan sneered. That's a bold claim. Let's see whether you live long enough for anyone to save you. Guards, beat him! The powerful security guards surrounded me, their eyes cold and merciless. I closed my eyes in despair. Suddenly, an angry roar came from outside. Let him go, let's see who dares lay a finger on him.